Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Jrelentlesz. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Another give here to Jrelentlesz. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Smith on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. It's Smith on 4th down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. His first throw is an interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Woods, I love that.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
To throw, here's Darnold. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dylan Laube on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, hey.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks.
No more. Check 58. Middle. Hey, it's the clip.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Hey, trio left. Strike.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
53. Ryan. 13 next.
Smith on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
49, flip around, 49. 49, flip around, 49. Hey, alert, alert.
Smith yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On third down, Genty. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Check 59, cover.
On first down, here's Smith. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got three tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. On the sneak, it's Smith. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in the hurry up here. He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Derink Young to return this. Good work so far. He's got room.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now, not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to Genty. Escapes a defender. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
And the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Check 58. Ours.
From the gun, Smith. Short pass, Bryant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Hey, trio left.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Smith. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
13 next. 53. Hold on. Strike. Hey, go flip her up.
Final throw before the break. The desperate heave here for 6. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Flushed out of the pocket. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Man in motion here. On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. And gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
22-yard line.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Running with Walker again. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Myers now to handle the kickoff. Mostert on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. One play in blocking his drive is already into enemy territory.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Middle. 13 X. 13 X. 13 X. Hey, Tona. 53.
1st down, Smith to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Smith on 1st down. He's got a man left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 14-yard line.
Tuesday. Hold.
Smith to the air now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
53. Hey, trio left. Hey, let's go Sunday. Just 58.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold on to play action. Headed out right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Complete to Walker on the check down. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to Walker on 1st. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him.
13 yards on the play.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead.
25-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. There's a screen out for Walker. Space to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. From the gun, Darnold buying some time right. Oh, he lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They give left side to Genty. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They gain 11 on that play. And that's to Vegas, first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's Genty running right. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds Genty underneath. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And up to Walker from the gun. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. He'll look to throw it. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Secures this at the 17. I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
First down and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
There we go. Line. Check 58.
Setting up to pass. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. All set to go now from the 35. back to throw. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's brought down at the line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. To throw. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. From the gun, Smith. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Seahawks 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. First and 10, Darnold. Jump off, caught by his back. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Looking to throw it. He rolls to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
First and 10 now from the 46.
19, Tiger, 19. Come on, come on.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Hey, we're going to line. Middle, middle. Green egg shot.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.